Aunty, in those days, was the Arati the same as what is sung now? Or you had a different Arati?
For a few years, Pavana Purusha was sung. It was introduced by one of the devotees, Jayamma. Swami said that this Pavana Purusha should be used for doing the Arati. Pavana Purusha Saisha Sharanaraka Sarvesha Saumya Rupa Sathya Baba Kaudai Kaimugive Pavana Purusha Saisha Sharanaraka Sarvesha Chitravati Nadi Tira Nivasa Shishta Janavana Muni Sharana Chitravati Nadi Tira Nivasa Shishta Janavana Muni Sharana Isha Jagatraya Moda Vikasa Sathya Saisha Sritavarana Sathya Saisha Sritavarana Bhakta Palana Sritavarana Partivasa Ashrita Bharana Jai Sathya Saisha Sritavarana Jai Sathya Saisha Sritavarana.
So this was the Arati also the 50s and 60s?
50s and 60s. Until Ramu and Lakshman came, they introduced this Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. So it was a long, even in our bhajans, regular bhajans, we used to do only Pavana Purusha. We had a format how you used to sing bhajans. Because of the kritis, the first few half an hour or so, we would sing the kritis, then the changed Namavali, and then Aarti, Pavana Purusha. Then we used to make Swami sleep.
Oh, okay.
That Uyala.
Uyala song.
That Jula songs also we used to sing. And then we would come home.
You remember the Jula song?
Yeah. Tejo Maya Chidvilasa Dina Jana Samrakshaka Tejo Maya Chidvilasa Dina Jana Samrakshaka Rajendra Ravindra Surendra Rajendra Ravindra Surendra Narendra Narayana Jo 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 Sakala Shastra Satsara Sahasranamankita Kara Sakala Shastra Satsara Sahasranamankita Kara Akalanka Shubhanga Sriranga Akalanka Shubhanga Sriranga Sringara Vadana Jo 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 Hrudaya Kamala Uyalalo Purushottama Pavalimpumu Hrudaya Kamala Uyalalo Purushottama Pavalimpumu Paramesha Partisha Siddhisha Paramesha Partisha Siddhisha Papanasha Jo 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 Sathya Sai Natha Jo 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 used to sing several Jula songs, one of them.
So this was not on the regular bhajan sessions, the Jula song?
I mean Thursday bhajans.
Thursday bhajans.
Thursday bhajans. Format was Ganesha songs, then a few Namavalis, at the end Aarti, and then Jula.
Then Jula song.
Jula.
Wow. Amazing. Auntie, you also would have seen the origin of so many festivals.
Yeah.
All the festivals that
Yeah.
we see in Prashant Nilayam today, be it the birthday, be it the Dasara. I think they all would have started in those times, isn't it? In the 40s and 50s. You remember some of those times?
Navarathri, Shivarathri, Swami's birthday, and when Akhand Bhajan started, Akhand Bhajan also here. And mostly this Shivarathri, Navaratri was important. Swami's birthday.
Yes.
They were the functions, and we used to come here. So Navaratri, that year when Prashanti Nilayam was inaugurated, the flooring was also not done. Only carpets were spread.
Oh, okay.
So we had to sit there on the carpet, and in line, all the ladies, we used to sit and we did Kunkumarchanam. Swami's Ashtatara Namavali, we did Kunkumarchanam. Swami was sitting there, and then that's how and bhajans as usual used to do. And Shivarathri throughout the night, and Lingodbhavam later on, not before that. Later on in life, Lingodbhavan took place. It was only Shiva's bhajans. In one of Shivarathri bhajans, my mother and then Sundaramma, they could not travel up to his. Swami was so kind. He wrote a letter saying that Shivarathri bhajans, very important. All of you have to come, leave off your families, and then you come here to do the bhajans. Sundaramma, Janakama, everybody, all of them came. Sometimes we used to come along, accompany our parents, our mothers. Sometimes we used to be left behind, and then they would come and then do the bhajans. That's how Shivarathri bhajans.
Swami was very keen that everyone comes.
Everyone. And these 4-5 families which were right from the beginning.
Yes.
Were there. So
the bhajan movement itself started with this.
Yeah, that is it. That's it.
And in Navaratri, you remember how Navaratri used to be in those days, Auntie? Because we read a lot of description about it in different books.
So all the 9 days, bhajans, and then the 9th day, Swami, as I told you, he used to come in the Rathotsvam,
on the chariot.
On the chariot, Swami was to sit. And fully decorated Swami in those days, white pitambaram, and then, he would wear all those, sometimes even the jewelry, chain and other things. He would sit on the throne there, and then the whole Rathotsvam would start from the old mandir, and you used to come on this Prashant, what is that road called? Gopuram Road. We used to go up there, and then in those days in Puttaparthi there were some elements, very bad elements, against Swami. They were, so we had to be careful. Police protection used to be always there, and then we would walk along this thing, and especially ladies. Swami always used to warn us, you have to be very careful. And while going, we would sing bhajans, we would sing songs, we would whatever. He used to sit there and then ask, sing that song, sing this song. And once when it happened, he took a full of flowers and just threw it. All became coins.
Oh.
Sai coins.
What coins? Sai coins?
Sai.
Swami's face?
Swami's face.
Swami's face as he used to, looking then?
Yeah, with hair. With hair. Yeah. He would throw. Once he threw that. And we all got one coin. And sometimes he would show his glory. The vibhuti would appear on his forehead. Sometimes kumkumam.
Oh, okay.
Kumkumam also used to come. We could see that. And he would put his hair back like that. And then everybody, we all used to go into that kind of bliss.
I think that was the Leela phase of Bhagawan.
Yeah, that's Leela. Yeah. For a few years he was, I should not call it as a miracle, but he is incomprehensible. We cannot comprehend what he was, what his divinity was. Everybody took him for granted in those days, and treated him like come Swami, you sit here, Swami. We treated him like a friend, Sakha.
But he also loved it.
He loved it.
Yeah, he wanted that.
He wanted that prema from all his devotees. My mother and Ishwarama used to keep oil on his head on birthdays. First Ishwarama used to do, and then Venkama do, and then Sundarama used to do, and my mother also has done it. Keeping oil. That's Abhyanjanam Snanam on his birthday, anointing. That she has done it. She has done it.
What memories you have of Mother Ishwarama, Aunty?
Yeah, Mother Ishwarama. I'm very frank with you. Mother, we did not realize that she is the mother of God. We never realized. She used to come to bhajan, and as I told you, the small chawl where where small kitchens were there. She used to come and sit with us. She loved children. All of us, we would go and then we would talk to her, and then she would inquire about every family. Whether you got married or you have children. All those family inquiries she would do, and she would talk to us. And every day she would come, Venkama used to bring food for Swami, and along with her she would also come and sit and chat with us. So as I told you, we never, Ishwarama's elevation into the mother of the God, later on it came. We never realized.
That point, because she was also so simple.
She was also simple. And her only fear was Swami should not go abroad, should not go out. She wanted protection to protect her child. Motherly affection was there.
And she was like, as you were saying, she was like a mother to everyone also.
A mother to everyone. And she would talk to my mother and Sundarama sitting there on the floor. She would come to that kitchen, and if we offer something, she would eat also. She was such a simple lady, very simple lady.
So, people used to come and touch her feet and all that?
No.
Never.
I'm telling you, never realized that. Never realized. We should have done it.
But then, you have had the chance to talk to her and be with her.
Be with her.
Yes.
Yeah. She would talk very common things like, naturally when ladies meet, how they talk.
Yeah.
She was like that. Yeah.
And she also was very shy.
Very shy.
She would have, I think if people went and if they had prostrated, she would not have liked it.
Perhaps so.
Aunty, when Swami left his physical form, how was that moment for you?
Like everybody else, we all felt his absence because we were so close to him. Now suddenly physical absence was too much to tolerate. But at the same time, I realized that having come down, his avataric mission is completed. So he has left. But he has never left us. Though physically he has left. Every moment of our life, we can feel his presence always. For example, meeting you on that day and giving this interview itself is Swami's grace, Until he made his sankalpa, it would not have taken place. I am sure. As I told you, I wanted to go away on that day itself. Something made me stay.
Swami's blessing on all of us. So you continue to feel him all the time?
All the time. Anytime I go. And he is everywhere. Though with our finite sense organs, we may not be able to grasp that infinity, but still that presence is always behind us. Entane, gentane, kantane. That's always there. He is there. He is with us.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you very much, Aunty,
Sai
for coming to the studios. And we are really grateful to Swami that this happened. He blessed us with this beautiful satsang. You really took us back to those days.
I am eternally grateful to Swami for having chosen me an instrument to spread his mission, to spread his words. I'm always, my heartfelt pranams at his lotus feet. Always. Sai Ram.